Well, good morning. Today I've got a very busy day. I've got lots to shoot today, and one of the jobs is shooting in the kitchen, and the butcher's block behind me, as you can see, is absolutely covered in stains. They're just oil stains from when we basically are preparing food and stuff. That was me yesterday, but all of these little ones will just be little overspills and stuff that I personally really want to get rid of. So I've spoke to the guys from Burgess and they're going to get back to me on some advice on how to do some maintenance and care for it. We have a couple of little cracks that have started to appear just around the edges and on the actual block itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my lovely multi-tool with my sander attachment, which I've never used on this tool before actually, and I'm going to give this a sand over. That will take it back to its original state, and then I've ordered it but it hasn't arrived yet. I've got some wood filler. I'm going to fill all the gaps up, sand that back down again, and then I'm going to put a polish over it, a method polish. So obviously it needs to be chemical free because I'm going to be chopping and eating from it. And then I am going to wait until I hear from Burgess, and hopefully I can put some sort of varnish on it or something down that is safe, but also going to give it basically a little coating of protection so it doesn't stain as easily, and also it should hopefully help hold that wood together a little bit more. So I'm going to get busy cracking on getting this beast sanded down before we get cracking with the day. It's going to get a little bit noisy in here. Finished article. Well, I say finished for the moment. So what I've done is, like you just saw, sanded it down, and then because I haven't got the stain or filler, this does need to be sanded down again, but just for the purpose of today, because we're going to be shooting possibly on this is where I need to do the filler, as you can see, all these little gaps, and then sand it and then stain it over again. I've actually just put some coconut oil on it, so it's 100% coconut oil. I thought, that's edible, it's an oil, hopefully it doesn't do any damage to the wood. I've just coated that on it for now, and it currently looks very nice, but we shall see how it fares over the next few days. But I think it will definitely do the trick for today, and then fingers crossed we'll get an answer for what treatment we need to put on it to keep it like this a bit more permanently. So for the past, I'm going to go as far as saying week, I've been looking out my office window, and I always look down into the light well that comes into the bar area, and I always see a big frog, and I'm like, I'm going to come down and save him, and when I come down here I can't find him, and I've just seen him moving really slowly, which means that he must be really struggling. So I think he's going to be an easy catch, and I'm going to go and save him from the light well. Bless him, he looks like he's like slow motion trying to climb out. It's so sweet. Little froggy. Finally. Well, good evening. Lids and I had a lovely evening celebrating a friend's birthday yesterday. I think Lids is feeling a little bit delicate today. I was designated driver, so I feel rather fresh, but I have been very busy because tomorrow we're going to be going on a little secret vacation. I've not been given too much information. I know it's in the UK and around the Ascot area, but I'm going to be going there with Boss basically for a couple of evenings, which I'm really looking forward to. We've got like some festive things in store apparently, but they really want to make it a secret, so they haven't told us anything at all. Well, they've told us what to wear, like outwear and stuff like that, but that's all I know. Anyway, I'm just about to do some picky bits for Lids and I. At the end of the week, we received a lovely hamper from Sarah and Jess, who own a company called Flourish and Rye. And I think at the end of the week, a few things had to go in the fridge because I think there were some cheeses and stuff in there. In particular, there was one thing that I saw and I was like, that looks insane. And it was the Christmas pie. And inside it has a traditional hot water crust pastry filled with British free-range chicken, toasted walnuts and smoked wild boar pancetta, topped with British pork and cranberry stuffing. Best served chilled. That sounds immense. It's also nice and chunky. So I'm gonna go through this, see what's going on, and then put a little spread on because we are both absolutely starving. A serious treat this evening. There's some good stuff in here. This looks nice. It's called Balfour. It's a British Pinot Noir from Kent. So I wasn't the person that originally unpacked this, so I'm not sure if this is everything or whether there's some things here that weren't in the hamper, but it looks amazing. And as you can see here, we've got some dried meat, we've got some crackers, we've got a lovely selection of cheeses, some chocolate, olives, never heard of this before, black pepper jam, that's lovely, and some balsamic onion, wow, a pate, and then obviously the Christmas pie. To finish off, some real Turkish rose delights. Maybe quite nice, I reckon. And then, as I just highlighted a second ago, we've got some English wines. So this is an English sparkling white and duck and crutch. Ah, Lids, duck and crutch. Doing a sparkling white. Yeah, I never knew. So Duck and Crutch do a gin that Lids absolutely loves. Then this company here, which just looks very British, doesn't it? Kent, England, Balfour, lovely name. So that's a red that we shall be trying at some stage. Probably not today because Lydia's feeling a little bit delicate. Also, these hampers are fantastic because they make such great Christmas decoration storage. Every time we get a hamper, we now save these and we use them to put like the baubles in and bits and bobs like that. And they're really handy. And of course, because they are pretty durable. So much prefer using these to plastic containers or bags. So we'll definitely get good use out of that. But I'm going to get busy putting all this together on a board. And actually, you can see, this is the current state of the butcher's block. So it's actually kept its colour from when I oiled it up. It feels dry, doesn't feel oily or anything, which is great. And so far, we've been washing it, we've been cutting on it, and it hasn't got any worse or any better. It's stayed the same. So I'm actually really surprised at how well coconut oil has performed on this butcher's block. So I think I'll probably, well, I'm half tempted to be honest with you, once I fill the gaps to give it a quick sand and then just use the coconut oil again because it was brilliant. Anyway, one thing I didn't speak about actually when I put the camera down last was the frog. The frog made its way back to the neighbour's pond. Happy ending.
Come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant, come ye to Bethlehem.
Well, it's currently snowing outside. Olive trees looking good out there, all lit up. This is the spread from Flourish and Rye. Looks fantastic, ladies. Even Porter's excited. Aren't you? I heard the little grunt. It looks amazing. That pie, whew, incredible. Cool, blimey. The only thing on this plate that wasn't from Flourish and Rye was Lydia's homemade chutney. But I'm assuming that we could have used the damson and black pepper jam. But we need to get through this. So this evening we're going for that. It is nice as well.
Come and behold him, born the King of angels,
Well, we didn't get much snow settle, but it does look very fresh and crisp out there today. What's the squeaking matter with you? Hmm? Lovely sunrise today. Now that is the sort of light that we live for. Sunrise light, unreal. Well, I've just come down into Lydia's chaotic office and we're going to have a quick go at hanging these boards up for her. I'm getting very pushed for time. I've just had to go to the vets with Porter because he had a little lump on the side of his nose, but he's being given the all clear, which is great. I'm going to quickly get these boards up and then we're going to get ready because we're going to be heading off to Ascot for a couple of night festive stay with Boss.
Walking around, feeling free, thinking about what's happened to me from July up till now. Don't know where, don't know how. Lately I've come to read.
Well, the mission's been aborted because the butterfly fixings are too deep to go between the plasterboard and the breeze block, which means that I can't operate them properly. I've only got an hour to shower, pack, get all my camera equipment ready and get in the cab, so I don't have time to be faffing around with it now. But we had a go and I'll have to do it another day, so that's why that never happened just then. Well, good morning to you. It's a very mild morning here in Coworth Park and we're just about to head to the basement in the manor house to do some gift wrapping, which I'm absolutely terrible at, but I'm sure we're going to have good fun doing that. And then we're going to do a little bit of Christmas tree decorations, basically just play around with wrapping Boss product. So it should be good fun and hopefully I pick up a couple of little tips and tricks so this Christmas I can up my wrapping game because, like I said, it's definitely below par.
We're falling in love. Summer ended, but we did not. We started something. This thing that we got grew stronger. Each day we're together. All the way, oh, we're falling in love. To me, it's perfectly clear. We're falling in love.
It goes this way.
Do you do it on both sides?
No, we do the other end. That's where we put the craft together.
Does it have to overlap?
No, it just stays like that. It looks like it's too short, so try and take it sort of as close to the diamond.
No, sorry, you're short.
You can send
yours is like that.
Yeah,
it's like this.
You were absolutely right.
Is that too? That's not.
That's too much.
You've got to take measurements.
Through this part of the year, something in store for us. We're falling in love. We're falling in love. No, it's the time of the year when something's in store for us. 'Cause we're falling in love. That's right.
You may have had a drink similar to this where the bartender will caramelise the passion fruit by using a blowtorch with some sugar. It looks amazing, smells amazing, but unfortunately we are in a very old listed building with very sensitive heat and smoke alarms, so I've been told to leave my blowtorch at home.
We're not stirring, remember? We're staring, yeah. Sorry about that, yes. Sabotage it.
Oh, that's what they said, yeah.
Back jump? Yeah, face. Yours definitely.
So team what?
What's the name of it?
Yeah, we did team A.
Our team name was Smash It.
Yeah.
Smash It.
Okay.
And our code name is It Falls Far from the Tree.
Smash it and it falls far from the tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this one?
This is a festive drop.
A festive drop. It's an acquired taste. And that's the thing, it's subjective alcohol, isn't it? That's good.
Well, I feel like I've been a terrible vlogger. We arrived last night. I didn't get the opportunity because of time frames to show you the room that I'm staying at here. I didn't even get to tell you where we're staying. And then this morning we had lots going on. And again, I didn't get the opportunity to pick up my camera and really talk you through what's been going on. We have been super busy creating some content over on Instagram for Boss, and everything's very festive. And we've had a really great day doing different activities such as learning how to wrap presents, which, believe it or not, is an art form in itself. We've been decorating Christmas tree decorations. We even did a little cocktail session, cocktail making, and we teamed up and we got together to try to produce the best Boss inspired cocktail. We went for like an apple inspired mojito. Actually tastes quite nice, very fruity. But this evening is the main event. It's a super smart evening. Some people are going to be tucked up, black tie. I'm personally going to be wearing a roll neck and a blazer. The theme is orange and black, or orange and gold, if you will. And yeah, so I've got a lovely orange jacket to wear. It's just going to be a really nice evening, celebrating with good people. I'm looking forward to it. But I thought, just before I jump in the shower and get changed, I was going to do a quick run through of what we've been getting up to today, and then show you the room. So we are staying at Coworth Park, and I've never stayed here before. It's absolutely beautiful, such a nice vibe. It's very like country-esque, but it's very proper, really lovely. Actually, Jordan Bunker told me yesterday at dinner, which we had at 10 PM, super late dinner, that this is actually the only hotel in the UK that has an equestrian. Now, I'm not saying that's a fact, but that's what he told me yesterday, and the boy knows his stuff. So I thought that will explain all of the sort of like horsey, sort of associated decor that's at the hotel. I actually wouldn't mind going down to the equestrian and seeing the horses at some stage, but it's just been a mad day, and but a really great day anyway. So here's the room, as you can see behind me. We are staying in the Ascot suite. We've got a nice big double bed. I say we, that's because James is joining me. He has his own little bed over here. Views at the front of the hotel here, and then out the side over here. Of course, my workstation in the corner, very warm and cozy. There's a bird in my bed. And then we've got wardrobes, and of course, mini bar, coffee, all the good stuff in there. And then if we take a walk through into the corridor, the creme de la creme, huge bathroom. Look at that bathtub, nice big copper tub. If I take a little walk through here, in the toilet, they've got a Bang & Olufsen phone. They are not messing about here. You can see all the little finer touches here. Celebrating in gold this evening with Boss. This is, of course, the limited edition Boss EDP. As you can see, I've got Ali engraved on it as well. Lovely festive gift. And, oh, that was a little bit aggressive. And we're basically here celebrating our golden moments and enjoying the company of our friends of the industry. It's just such a lovely group of lads. It's been a really nice 24 hours already, and we've got 24 hours left. So hopefully I'll be better at picking up my camera and doing a bit of vlogging, because it's just been so tough to do so. I feel terrible. Very bad of me. But yeah, that's what's going on. That's what we're doing. And it's been really lovely. So I'm going to quickly jump in the shower, get suited, and then take a couple of snaps before the evening, and then hopefully enjoy a few drinks, a little bit of food, and that'll be a good job done. I've just finished off getting suited and booted ahead of this evening's festivities with Boss. We're just about to head downstairs, meet the rest of the guys. It should be a nice evening. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know what's on the menu yet, but I'm assuming that it's going to be some kind of festive link. And also the Christmas tree that we were decorating earlier has been moved into the dining location, so we'll get to see that, all of our hard work and creations that went into today. I'm assuming our crackers as well. We did some crackers today, and I'm actually not sure what happened to my gift, because I did get given a box to take it away with, and in true style I left it. Anyway, let's get going. Come on, grill him. Ah, it's beautiful.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're away. He knows when you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Your eyes are shining, come. Yes, they do. It's Christmas.
When you're ready?
Yeah, ready?
I'm looking at you're looking up there. I'll bring that ball everywhere I go, so I can perform. Would you like to change your mind?
No.
Are you sure?
Well, I started then, so maybe.
You did stutter a little bit,
No.
and just so you know, if you went for number 2, now's the time to change it, because that's generally what someone You may or may not know something I don't know, but if you want to change it, now's the time to change it. If you are going to change it, don't change it to a 1, because the 2 is more obvious and the 1's even more obvious than that. So, that tends to be what happens in people's minds. They go down from the 3, the 2, the 1. Okay. So you happy, Gwilym? Do you want to change your mind?
Yeah, I can't remember what I put.
Okay. All right. It's been a long evening. I can remember. Did you see what he went for? Wow, fantastic. From there. Don't do it.
Can I have a peek?
So you genuinely don't know what number you've chosen?
I'm pretty confident I know. I just can't.
It's only a dice, Gwilym. It's like, well, you looked at it about 17 seconds ago.
I did.
All right, I'll tell you what, I'll look away. Have a little peek at the number that you went for.
Yeah, it's what I thought it was.
It's the one you thought it was, so it is the 1.
Yeah, it is.
No, was it 1?
It was 1.
It was 1, good. Okay. You did very well, Gwilym. You get to keep the dice, don't lose it. Just joking. Prawns. It's for the kids. Here's the thing. Just so that you don't forget which number you've gone for, I'm going to get you to all do this in your minds. All of you imagine that you've got an invisible dice in your hands. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to give it a shake, roll it onto the table, and see which number it lands on facing up in your minds, okay? Because I have made a little prediction right here of a number that one of you is about to roll. I just need to figure out which one of you it is. So everyone, take your invisible dice, get it in your hand, give it a good shake. Excellent. Chuck there, you might want to shake yours above the table. Over the back. Yeah, give it a big shake and a roll. do it in your fist, I can see that. Give it a roll onto the table. Has everyone done that? I'm going to go right to the other end of the table, to that chap right there, all the way at the end. Good evening, what's your name? Paul. Paul! Paul Ryan Oaking. Wow. Popular Paul, good. I'm hoping this is you, Paul. My prediction, without lying, which number did you roll to?
5.
Without lying,
5.
it was definitely the number 5.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did, because I made a little prediction of a number for Paul. Now look, everything I've done counts for nothing in your world. Okay. You get to walk around going, I know you got you Gwilym with the 1 and all of that stuff, and the 3 with Bex and Timothy's, but he didn't fool me. If you win this, okay, but I'm not going to make it that easy, and I'm also not going to embarrass you with a big poster. I have a slightly smaller one inside one of these envelopes. Ali. Okay? Okay. Inside one of these envelopes is a copy of that picture. I'll even sign it for you if you want. Depends how much you enjoy what I do this evening. But I'm not going to let you win it that easily. It's in one of them. One of these envelopes says mine, one of them says yours. I'm going to do everything I can to stop you winning that picture. Okay. Your mind is not going to take the mine envelope because it feels rude. It looks like it belongs to me because I'm holding it. It says mine. Your brain's going to be reluctant to take it. You're going to feel drawn to the yours envelope because I'm holding it, offering it to you. You're going to be far more susceptible to this. Yeah. But you're a smart bloke. You're going to think to yourself, hang on, I'll go for the mine envelope because he clearly doesn't want me to have it. That's the one. Reverse psychology, double bluff. But then in your tiny mind, Ali, you're going to say to yourself, hang on, it's a trap, it's a trick. Maybe I should go back to that yours envelope because he's trying to push me over towards the mine envelope, and this will go on throughout the course of the evening, but I don't need to panic, I'll come back to you later on. One last thing I want you to consider, before I leave you alone, even from there across the table, Ali, you can clearly see that mine is a lot bigger than yours. Now that might also play into the psychology of which one of these envelopes you choose, but for now, I promise you I'll leave you alone, but for everyone else, he will go for the mine envelope at the end. Everyone does, as much as he tries to resist it, he will go for the mine envelope, okay? But we will come back to that.
I don't remember picking.
So whenever you're ready, bring your hands around in front, fists tightly closed. What you should have done for £5 is switched it to your left hand. That's what everyone does at this point because they do think, no, I'll keep it in the right hand. But no, that must be obvious. Plus, I think we've established that Andrew looks like a switcher. Open it up, let's have a look. Yes, can't be trusted. There it is. Right through to me. Put it behind your back. Now, Andrew, we are just going to let that applause die down as we think about the third round.
I always get better at games later on.
We can stay here all night. It's going to. So we've established that Andrew has switched hands. He's gone from the right hand to the left hand. The question is now, will he go back to the right hand, which feels very obvious, or will he keep it in that solid left hand where he's going to feel slightly more secure about life?
He's so frustrated, he doesn't know what to do.
The longer this goes on, the more impossible it becomes in Andrew's mind to choose which hand he wants. Even though it's just a 50-50, what he shouldn't have done was put it in his left hand, which is what everyone does at this point. What he should have done to win £5 is put it in the right hand. That's what I would have done. Okay, so open that right hand up, do what I would have done. There it is, 3-0 to me. You can see in his eyes. Take it, Andrew, you can do this. 2 more goes. 2 more goes. Andrew. Go on, Andrew.
Come on, boy.
Put it behind your back, hands tightly clenched. When you're ready, bring those hands round in front. Before you do that, take it out of your left hand, put it in your right hand. That's what everyone should do at this point. No, that one doesn't count. Put it behind the back. That doesn't count. I feel bad doing that. Give you a chance. Behind the back, come on.
Oh,
2 more goes.
2 more goes. 2 more goes.
All I've got to do is get one of these wrong and that money is yours if I don't get it right. Come on.
Okay. Which one should I do now? What would you not do?
Well, you're going to put it in your left hand, so it's up to you whether you want to. It's up to you whether you want to keep. But the problem with this game is that it's driving young Ali's mind haywire now over those 2 envelopes.
It's not,
mine or the yours. I told everyone.
I'm focusing on the content.
You will go with the mine envelope, and you can see clearly right now that you're going, oh my god, what do I do?
I told him, I gave him my advice, and I don't know if he's going to take it now.
Really not. I don't think anyone's going to do that. Hands out in front. There, just extend your arms. Point them out like a good. I'm looking top to bottom. Everything's symmetrical. Everything's great. I'm waiting for your head to start to lean over one way or the other, which it's doing. You can see it from this side. His head is going up. That is a thing called avoidance. He doesn't want to go anywhere near that right hand. His brain wants it secure. Open it up there. He's around 40 minutes.
Wow! Come on, that's outrageous. Well, good morning. What a fantastic evening we had last night. It was so much fun. Those singers were incredible, and Matt, the magician, or mind reader, he was also absolutely crazy. He blew our minds at the end of the evening as he revealed all of his predictions within a locked box that was left on the table the whole evening. Absolutely mind-blowing. Perfect evening. Great company. Got back a little bit late. I did get a little bit carried away and had a few drinks, but it was absolutely worth it. And I've just finished off getting all my stuff together because this morning we're going to be checking out and heading back home. So I'll probably pick up the camera again when I'm back at the house and then see where we're at with this vlog. This morning's breakfast has arrived. True style, I've gone for smoked salmon, scrambled egg, and some sourdough bread, and of course cappuccino, fuel of life. Well, I should currently be on my way to Portugal because I did have a job, but obviously due to the current situation with what's going on, it's been postponed until the new year, which means that these two lucky people, and Lumi, wherever she is,
Lumi downstairs,
have now lucked out because they've got me back home. And I was going to go straight from the trip to Portugal, but I'm back home. And fortunately for me, because I'm very tired and I'm not really in the mood to cook, I was just about to say my stepmum.
Your stepmum?
My mother-in-law has very kindly cooked Lids and I some Iranian food, and it's stacked up in the fridge. So we're going to get busy enjoying and tucking into that. If you want to see it, you better go and check out Lydia's channel over on Christmas with the MGs because she will be vlogging it. But I'm just jumping on to say thank you so much for watching this week's video. I hope you have enjoyed it. I know there's lots of content going out on YouTube in the month of December. So yeah, I appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you next week, 5 PM every Wednesday. Take care. Peace.